All right, all right, all right. Let's talk about the color red. And the universe that ended up taking up most of the color is Universe 6. So, sorry for the delay. It's been a little bit. I wanted to analyze everything really carefully. And let's just get straight to it. And let's really talk about what cards you should be collecting and preparing yourself for. All right, Vegeta, Warrior of Universe 7. This is a permanent effect that he has on both sides. All Universe 7 cards in all areas have no specified cost. So, for example, if you have a Gohan that has a 8 blue energy requirement, it doesn't matter. As long as you pay the basic 8 energy with whatever color, you're able to summon it. So, continuing on. Auto, once per turn, when you attack with a Saiyan battle card, if that card is a Universe 7 or Universe 6, you draw a card. When your life is 4 or less, you may choose up to 2 energy and switch him to active mode. Then you awaken to Saiyan Bond Vegeta. Same Warrior of Universe 7 effect. Once per turn, when you attack with a Saiyan battle card, if it's a Universe 7 or Universe 6, you draw a card and choose the attacking card. And the chosen card and this card gain 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So I would say Vegeta is like a Champa. I guess a vamped up Champa in a sense, where you're able to give power now. Yeah, you don't get the double strike, but all your Saiyan cards that are Universe 6 or Universe 7 allow you to draw a card when it attacks, and you obviously get the power boost when you awaken. It's okay. I feel like Pan or even Khalifa from the draft pack are a better red leader. Vegeta may see some play, but as for competitive, he is decent. I wouldn't worry too much about trying to hunt them down for now. Kale. Auto. When this card attacks a leader card, draw one card. When your life is 4 or less, choose up to 2 energy and switch him to active mode. So overall, meh, gets you the draw, whatever. Let's look at our awakened side. Lady of Destruction, Kale. Permanent. If Khalifa is in play in your battle area, you do not have to place cards from your hand to the drop area as a result of this card's skill. When this card attacks, draw a card. Then place one card from your hand in the drop area, and your opponent places one card from the hand to the drop area. So this is a lot like Broly, which isn't half bad. Now, the only problem is you have to have a Khalifa on the field. Obviously, if you're playing the Veggie package or Universe 6 cards, you most likely have a Khalifa most of the time. So it's forcing your opponent to discard a card. And throughout a long period of turns, it can definitely be devastating. It's kind of contradicting the, I guess, aggro push of red. I can definitely see this card see some play. More of a roguish leader, nothing super mainstream. But overall, she's pretty decent. Backbone of Universe 7 Son Goku. He's a super combo. If your leader is a Universe 7 and you have 5 or less life, draw a card and gains 10,000 combo power. So obviously you guys know from the past, super combos are staples. Now Universe 7 gets your own specified super combo, but instead of having 4 or less life, you have 5 or less life. So it's really good, and you'll soon see that a lot of these Tournament Power clans will have this special 5 or less cost super combo. Definitely get your hands on these for sure. Gale Strike Vegeta. Zero cost combo for 5,000, 15,000 with barrier. Cannot be chosen by your opponent's skills. Now, Vegito players rejoice. Now with Gale Strike Vegeta, and then you have that BCC promo Goku that has barrier. It's a 3 cost blue. Play it on tap 2. Now, pretty much by your third turn, you're able to get a Vegeta and a Goku on the field. They won't get destroyed. Keep them in active mode. Then the next turn, you'll get a successful Vegito. So this Vegeta is definitely what Vegito players are looking for, especially with that new Goku that is going to be coming out as the promo handout. Get your hands on these for Vegito players. This is going to be a very good card. Majin Buu, full of energy. 0 cost for 5k combo. Evolve 3 on a red Majin Buu. Double strike, barrier, active main. Choose one card from your life and add it to your hand. This card gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn, 2,500 attack. Now, this active main, it doesn't say once per turn, so if let's say you're at 8 life, you can pick up all 4, give Boo a full boost to swing in for that double strike. It's nice because it's a red, so more Boo red colors. I can definitely see this Boo doing some kind of play, especially in your red, blue Majin Buu decks. You can now search with it and it helps you awaken. Overall, decent card. And we have our Majin Buu Searcher. Surprise attack Majin Buu, 05k, 1500. When you play this card, choose up to one Majin Buu with 2500 or less power and your deck and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So now you're able to get this new skinny Buu that came out. You're able to get the Evil Absorption Buu. You're able to grab the 4-drop Buu that absorbs the Gohan. I mean, or pretty much anything. This Buu is really, really good. This is going to make Buu decks a lot more consistent, especially red Buu decks. Definitely if you are a Majin Buu player, especially with the Skinny Buu, these are ones you're going to have to be picking up. Very, very good card. Dimension Leaper hit. Active main, send this card to the warp. At the beginning of your next turn, if your leader card is Universe 6, play this card from the warp on the owner's battle area. Awesome concept. Think of it this way. Your hit is always going to be okay. Unless they have some kind of, insta play where they can destroy your hit for whatever reason before you're able to activate his effect, which I don't know how. Hit's always going to be there. It makes the tournament pack hit obsolete, but it allows you to have more of a consistent play for the lightning fast hit. Here's my problem with it. One, it's a 3-drop, so you're going to use your third turn to drop him down, and he's a nice vanilla, but that's pretty much it. Number 2, he only comes back when you have a Universe 6 leader. Universe 6 leader is the Kale and the Khalifa, and they don't really have much sync, they don't sync very well with this card. If this was able to work with any leader, just imagine like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you're able to get your 5-drop hit earlier and like really do crazy shenanigans. If only. Unfortunately, hit seems like to get the short end of the stick. For me, it's kind of frustrating because I am a big hit fan. But we'll see. Hopefully, they'll do something else to make him a little better, I guess, or maybe some kind of combination better, but I'm not sure. Super Saiyan Kaba. Okay, so he has a permanent effect. This card can attack active cards, and your opponent cannot activate counter cards when this card attacks. Auto, when this card attacks, if your leader card is a Red Saiyan, this card gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. Fantastic side deck card, if not main board if you're running a Red Saiyan leader. Being able to hit your opponent's active cards on your turn 3 or even turn 2, I guess, if you're doing some kind of energy acceleration, is really powerful. To top it off, they can't counter it, so if you're hitting their, really important cards like Goku, Vegeta, and Vegito, or their apes, they can't stop it. So I definitely suggest get your hands on these guys. Definitely a 4 of for sure to collect. If you're not mainboarding them, you're going to be siding them in your red decks for sure. Little Kaba, so play it in your first turn, look at the top 3, grab a Universe 6, add it to your hand. So just really good. Think of Dr. Gero or, the Frieza. It is really good, especially running a Universe 6 themed deck. This is going to be a staple for sure. That way you're able to dig your deck in and deck thin and get a free combo. So really good. Oh man. Super Saiyan 2 Khalifa. Evolve 2 red with 1 colorless on top of a Khalifa. No specified color, I remember that. When you play this card, look at the top 7 of your deck and choose up to 1 Universe 6 with 1500 or less power and play it. Then shuffle your deck. This with the green Kaba, so pretty much by turn 2, check the top 10, play this Khalifa, check the top 7, play Universe 6, so for 2 green you're able to initially summon 3 cards, and that's ridiculous. So by your turn 3 or turn 4, you're able to summon another card. Think of an early Vados. So now imagine this, and then your next turn doing Vados to summon 2 15Ks. This is a very powerful card. Definitely get your hands on these, especially if you're going to be playing that veggie package. Sister Attack Khalifa. Auto, when you play this card, if your leader card is a red Saiyan, you may choose up to one card from your life and add it to your hand. If you do so, this card gains 5,000 power and double strike. So, this is good. Think of Kaba, but now it's a 3-drop, so she can really apply good mid pressure. Um, I would definitely suggest to pick your hand, pick some up. I mean, turn 3, double strike, you're able to awaken earlier, especially for decks that don't self awaken, like Pan or, you know, the Kale or whatnot. So, definitely pretty good. Sister Attack Kale. When this card attacks, if there's another Universe 6 in play in your battle area, draw one card, and if this card gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So think of Android, I think was it 19. So attack draw, pretty decent. The unfortunate part is you have to have a Universe 6 in play, so not necessarily your leader, if I remember correctly. It has to be anything that's in your battle area. I'd probably run like 2 of these just to have the Kale name, so you have something you can search for with the Kaba. It's okay. I could definitely be really good mid game, especially if she's sitting on the board and they're not attacking her, but we'll find out. 10k 1-drop Khalifa. That is all. Special blocker for Khalifa. So if you have a Khalifa, you play Kale for free, and she is a blocker. So not much else to be said about that. You know that those don't work very well right now. Ultimate Evolution Frost. This guy's definitely interesting, especially if you're able to evolve him on top of the 1-drop Frost. So if you know the 1-drop Frost, check the top 7, summon a Frost and evolve him. So pretty much by turn 1 or turn 2, you're able to bring out this Ultimate Frost that is triple strike. So he's an evolve cost of 4, 2 red, and 2 colorless on top of Frost with triple strike. When this card, and a card evolves into this card, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with 20,000 or less, and switch them to rest mode. So, pretty good. But I honestly, the Frost line isn't very good, so it'll be a fun kind of card to play around with for sure. Frost the Tactician, 10k, 2-drop. When you play this, choose up to 1 Frost with 20,000 or less power from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Here's the problem. You don't want any of those higher attacking Frosts in your hand. You want them in your deck, so that way you're able to use the 1-drop Frost to evolve them onto him. So, I feel like this card isn't very good, especially for that specific theme, but maybe later sets might become a little more relevant. Combination Botamu 1500. When you combo this card, choose all Universe 6 in your battle area and they gain 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So think of that Ginyu combo card, same thing, pretty much gives everything that's Universe 6 plus 5,000 power, which is really cool. Maybe would run 1 or 2 of them if you're running a pure Universe 6 deck. But if not, I would honestly just run the Khalifa Leader, similar effect, or even Pan, which now gives him double strike. So it's okay, not too bad. Pretty cool concept though. Union Attack, Botama Magetta. This art is amazing. I find this hilarious. It's a super combo with 5 life instead of 4 less, just for Universe 6. So that's a staple, especially if you're running a Universe 6 leader. It's really cool. I mean, honestly, the art is pretty hilarious. Combination Magetta. Barrier. When you play this card, choose all of your battle cards with energy cost of 1 or less. They gain 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. Pan's better. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's better. But think of it this way. This can actually be pretty hilarious if you run it with mutants, metal mutants. Since a lot of them are 1-drops, they get the 10,000 to go in for that push. Overall, I don't see it really see any play. Maybe later on, especially with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Pan will definitely outshine it. Time Kicker. Negate the attack. If your leader card is Universe 6, choose up to 1 attacking battle card and send it to the warp. At the end of your turn, your opponent plays the card sent to the warp with this skill to the owner's battle area from the warp. So this is cool if you're, using this against like a Jiren or a Topo or pretty much anything with like dual attack or multiple attack. That way you don't have to worry about that secondary attack. But after that, it comes back onto the field. So anything, if I remember correctly with the ruling, that have some kind of ignition effect, I believe will be getting their effect again. So if you do it like on a Kale, I think Kale should be able to blow things up. It's a cool concept, maybe a 1 or 2 side deck for those multi-attack cards, but unfortunately, not very good. Strategies of Universe 7. 0 cost. Active main. Choose all red Saiyan cards in your battle area. They gain barrier. Now, this is amazing. Now the GT deck, the one-hit wonder deck, can really shine well. Now they won't be able to Shigesh and blow up your Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Your Vegito decks are getting a huge boost now. Now all of your Vegeta and Gokus get barrier, and you can now fuse them with Vegito, and this is just really, really good. Red Saiyan decks are going to get a nice boost. I definitely will see this, if not main board, definitely sideboard against green decks that blow things up. So you Vegito players, rejoice. You GT players, rejoice, because this card is a huge boost for you guys. And to top it off, this card's art is amazing. It's one of my favorite card arts in this set for sure. So definitely get your hands on 4 of these if you can. So that is the red. Very soon you're going to hear me talk about Universe 2. Let me know what cards you're looking out for, and if you guys going to be playing Universe 6, or are you going to be picking cards out of this to beef up your red decks? Let me know, and please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys pretty soon.